Hey Flosstube, thanks for joining me this afternoon on my channel. My name is Colleen and I realized that I forgot to mention that the last video that I made. So my name is Colleen and I live in Massachusetts, which I'm sure my accent will give away. Today I thought we would look at some of my work in progresses, my current whips, or active whips I guess I should say. And I've got a fully finished. I've got some stash, or some haul, I guess, stash acquisitions, and what my plans for this channel are going to be for the new year. So let's get started. Let's talk about my finish. This, I posted it on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, For the Love of Cross Stitch, same name as my channel name. I had in my head how I wanted to finish this. And sometimes things don't go the way they don't work out. On paper it looked great. I guess it came out okay. But it's a Little House Needleworks. I don't know the name of it. Looks like she's got like pigtails. Reminds me of Pippi Longstocking. But when I had sewn them, I made the little tassels. And I pinned them and I was getting ready to sew them. And then I realized I was sewing them on the wrong side so that they would be on the inside rather than the outside. So I had to take them off and then I just attached them on the outside. But and then I wanted to do like a border. I wanted this to be wider so that you could see this fabric because I like the back. And it wasn't wide enough because I didn't really measure. I just kind of winged it because I was just kind of playing around with what I thought might look good. But anyway, the stitching came out good. It's sitting in a chair, and again, I mean, that's how you learn, I suppose. But I worked on that, so I finished that, so I'm happy with that. And let's see, let's start with, these are my active whips, I should say. This is my first ever project bag from So Much to Love, and I love it. I think these are sunflowers. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite flower. So I love this bag. And this has ABC sampler from Country Cottage Needleworks. I don't have the picture with me. It's funny because I have two patterns. So I have two patterns. So I have two of everything. I couldn't find the pattern. So which is why I ended up buying it again. So then I couldn't find either pattern. Then I found both patterns, but then I couldn't find the list of the threads and the key of which color where, you know, symbol key, whatever it is. So I managed to lose two of those, so I gave up, and then I just wrote it on a piece of paper because, you know, they don't have that many colors, and I still haven't found it. You'd think it would have turned up by now, but I still haven't found it. So this is where I'm at here. This is one of my favorite pieces. I just love the purple and the green, and it's just really, really pretty. And it's just stitched on, I think, like 16 count Aida. So I'm going to hopefully frame this when it's done and put it in my bedroom. My bedroom is yellow, like a pale yellow. So I think the purples and the greens will look pretty there. So this one I only work on Saturday because I've dubbed it Sampler Saturday. So that one gets worked on Saturday. Then I have this pattern I got off of Etsy. And for some reason, I don't know, I thought it would be easier. Well, it's an easy pattern. I take that back. I thought it would be smaller, I think. I don't know what I thought. I thought it would be quicker. And I'm finding that there's more to it than I anticipated. So I got this, Sugar Stitches cross stitch design and January. So of course there's one for every month, and I love seasons, and I love samplers, and I love series. So it ticks all the boxes for me. And I'm just stitching this one, my little needle minder, my little penguin dude. So yesterday my goal was to get January finished. I did the A and then realized that it was one row too high. So I had to pick out said letter A, and then I was not happy with letter A, so I refused to work on letter A. So then I went down and started working on the snowman. So I finished his hat and then got his nose in and worked on that for a while. But I like it. I think the border's going to be pretty. It's going to look like eyelet lace once it's all done. And it'll be interesting to see what it looks like, because sometimes the Etsy patterns, you can't really get a good feel for them because they're, you know, just digital. I've never seen it actually stitched anywhere. So I'm looking forward to that. But I like the colors. I like, you know, I like it. Having trouble with the tree for some reason. I need to get my highlighter out and mark it off as I go, because I'm getting myself confused of where I'm at. And this is my main project for the moment. Winter season. I was working on autumn. I'm almost done, and we ran out of November. So I had to start December because I'm just anal that way. And I had already started it last year, so I had a good portion of it. Well, I take that back. Not a good portion of it, but I had a portion of it. So I like the colors. And this is one of those projects when I had it, I owned it for a couple of years, the series. I think I'm missing summer. I think I'm missing summer, but I have to check. And the picture just doesn't, it really didn't do much for me. And then I started stitching it, and I really like it. It's really pretty. I love the colors. It's vibrant. I would like to eventually do them all and make like a wall hanging out of them, so I could hang it from, you know, a door or something like that, and then change it out every season. So I'm working on that. So I'm happy with my progress on that. I've got till the end of February, so one would think I should be able to finish this. Famous last words. I get sidetracked, and then I lose my stitchy bug, and all sorts of things happen. This particular whip is one I work on at night. It's just a little freebie. I don't want anything complicated when I'm tired and, you know, half paying attention. So this one is a free one. I got it off of stitchykitty.com. I tried to go to the website to see if it was still there, but I couldn't pull up the website, so I don't know if it was just me or what. But meow spoken here. And the only thing left, I have to finish the border, finish the kitty, write spoken, backstitch, and then do some backstitch on the yarn, and that will be finished. It's just a scrap piece of blue Ada. Not sure why I had this. Not sure what else I stitched on this, but I had that. So that worked out fine, and I think I'm going to make a pin cushion out of it. I'd like to try my hand at that. Get some crushed walnut shells that everybody seems to be using and try that. So those are the works in progress. My other whips are upstairs, so I'll show them to you for another time. I do have some haul. I will have to live to be about 372 in order for me to stitch all that I have. I've decided that. There's just no other way. So my current crush is Brenda Gervais. So this was from the Black Friday sale on everything cross stitch. They sent me, I wasn't going to buy anything, and then they sent me the mystery discount. I had to see what it was. I forget how much it was, but you know, it wasn't the top one. It might have been 20%. but this one is Snow for Christmas. Blair. I'm sure everybody has seen it because everybody seems to love her stuff. Snow for Christmas. So I like that. And then I'm not a huge, I don't know what style she would be. Would that be considered primitive? I'm not a huge primitive style person, but there are some that I'm starting to like. This one is Merry Noel. I love the long pillows. I really enjoy that. So I like that one a lot. And then I've also started to, I created a spreadsheet. You can tell I'm a bookkeeper. I created a spreadsheet so that I could start tracking my patterns because I'm losing track of everything, and I'm finding that I have doubles, and you know, that's just kind of wasted money. So I need to know what I have. I got to get a better grasp, and I think 2018 I'd really like to organize my stash. Mary Mouse, she's so cute. I love it. I love it. This one is Boo and Babby. I'm not loving the flowers, like the three-dimensional flowers, so I did see someone stitch it, and they didn't have the three-dimensional flowers. I forget who it was, but I'm thinking I don't like those either. And then this one is Easter Peak Parade. So I like that one too, the Easter Bunny. So, and then I like that. And this next one, I know, I'm going to say something that's going to be blasphemous, I'm sure, but I am not a huge Prairie Schooler fan. I'm just not. I'm not going crazy over the Santas. I'm just, you know, I just don't. It's not really my style. But my style is really eclectic. I like a lot of different things. So I like some whimsy. I like some primitive. I like, you know, I can find a lot of different things. But I'm picky within that. But this one, I saw the samplers. This one is the spring sampler. And I really like the samplers, the seasonal samplers. So I started with spring, and I'm looking at it thinking I'm going to make, I'd like to make a scissor fob. So I'm thinking I can take one of these motifs and make a scissor fob and see how that goes. But, and I can also see that I'm probably going to have to make copies of the chart so that I can enlarge it a little bit so that I can see it better. But they're starting to grow on me a little bit. So I am thinking of doing that next year. But, you know, I've got a million things I want to do next year. So I do have another order coming from, I think it's 123 Stitch. I wanted some floss away bags, and they were $4 and change. So $66 later, they should be coming my way, hopefully this week. I think that's it. There's my cat. Yeah, I see you. Come on. Come on. You gotta jump. Come on. Come on. Oh. No. Okay. So that's really what I have. That's what I've been working on, and I just wanted to do a short video. Oh, I do have a couple of things. Kitten Stitcher started the what I'm into, what I'm loving, whatever it is. So I thought I would share a couple of things that I am loving right now. I have Perfume, I've been lately really liking high-end perfume. Well, we can't all afford high-end perfume. I can't either. It has to be a special, money for a present or something like that. So, but this one came across, I had ordered something from Ulta, I think, and the sample came in, and it's from Philosophy, and I'm usually not a Philosophy fan as far as fragrance. I like the company. I use a lot of their skincare, but I am not a huge fan of Amazing Grace, which is their flagship scent, I believe. But this one, it's Amazing Grace Ballet Rose. I really like it. I like it a lot. I just put some on. It's really pretty. I'm really bad at deciphering scents and what's in them, but I'm gonna go out on the limb and say there's some sort of rose in here because of the name. But I really, really like it. And this wasn't too expensive, and it will last me a while because I don't use it every day. But I really am enjoying that, so I like that a lot. The next thing is called a Tangle Teaser for wavy curly hair. Now, I know that my hairdresser uses one of these on me, but I don't think it's just a regular one. She uses one on me after she washes my hair. My hair is almost to my waist, and it's wavy. And if you have wavy or curly hair, more than likely you don't really brush it. The only time I brush my hair is right before I'm going to wash it. Otherwise, it gets frizzy and it's out to here. But this one came out, and I saw it advertised. I don't know if it was on Instagram or maybe it was Facebook. I'm not sure, but it's for thick and curly hair. It's got long. I don't know why this works. I don't know why it works. I actually don't care why it works. I'm just telling you, it works amazing. I can get this through my hair without any problems. And I've been using, previous to this, I was using a wide tooth comb just to rake it through my hair before I washed it. And it was extremely painful. And, but this thing goes through no problem. So if you have wavy curly hair yourself, or you have a daughter or a granddaughter or a little boy who has long hair, whatever, this is fantastic. It's fantastic. I got this on Ulta. Worth every penny. I think I paid like $14, which, it was worth it to me because, like I said, I was having a hard time with the comb getting through my hair, and this thing just goes right through. So, my plans for 2018. I have, like a lot of people, a lot of patterns. I have a lot of patterns. I have a lot of leaflets. I have a lot of books. I have a binder that's like that thick of all the patterns that I've ripped out of magazines that I used to have that I no longer have. I need to get rid of stuff that I am realistically not going to stitch, or duplicates, or things that I have stitched. I'm never going to stitch something twice. I have really no interest in stitching anything twice. But I think, and magazines. I've got a lot of the gold, cross-stitch gold, the UK based magazines. Those are kind of hit or miss for me. They've got some cute stuff in there, but I can't say, I don't know if I've actually stitched anything out of one. But I love to look at patterns just the same. There goes my cat. She wants to sit on top of the desk. And so, you know what? I would much rather give things to people who would like to use them. Now she's going to knock the pen off the desk. Go, over there. It's over there. Yeah, okay. And there, it's done. It's done. It's gone. So I would like to give some things away to people who will stitch them, who might love them, and, do a little bit of decluttering. I didn't grab anything today because I was kind of throwing stuff together so I could get this out, but maybe next week. And I'm going to start, I'll probably start with my duplicates, or I don't know that it matters. But that's all that I have for today. And I'm going to go decorate my tree with my family. And I hope everyone has a fantastic week. My cat is now eating things. Stop. And I hope you will join me next time on my video. Thank you. Have a great day.